Well, hello guys, and welcome to a Nintendo Direct Thoughts On video. We've got the Nintendo 3DS Direct from 9/1 of 2016, and oh my gosh, this is a solid Direct. It just had a smile on my face, and I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. Let's find out where this thing actually started. Right around here. So in the background of this episode, there's this giant subplot going around of them trying to find Bill. It's kind of a waste, even though we do get a funny joke or two about it. But let's just get right into it. So our first thing we start off with is Pokemon. Now, this is very lackluster. It's just kind of, oh, here's Pokemon because Nintendo Direct. We've got this new Dark Rattata. It's really nothing special. Honestly, they didn't. Again, I know Pokemon's probably going to release some more later this month with Koro and who knows what else. But for the moment, this is really nothing special. They also talked about how some Pokemon will have special Z moves specifically to them. They show off Raichu in this clip right here. And I think or at least it makes it sound like it's special to them. But then we got this. The special Alolan. It's not anything different, Snorlax, but it has a special Z move crystal called Pulverizer Pancake, where it just crushes its enemies. And that's just funny as hell to me. Because it comes with, the game comes with, a special, Munchlax that you can evolve into a Snorlax. Now, these were the people... Now, they didn't have Bill hosting a majority of this. They had other people who did the Treehouse, who I think were also the people who were doing a lot of the stuff at E3. Because the girl who they had hosting it right there, looks familiar. I think I saw her doing the E3 stuff. Yeah, her. And then this. I was like, oh, it's Mario, but something looks wrong. But it's on 3DS, right? Oh, New Super Mario Bros. 2? But then I saw this and I was like, oh. Mario Maker on 3DS. You know, this just put a smile on my face. There's a lot of ways they can go about this. At first it was like, oh, you can see them editing the course, and then they don't talk about the course editor. I still think you're going to be able to download stages from online, or at least play online stages. I know the two games will kind of crisscross and kind of won't. There's a lot of interesting things they can take from this. I don't know. I'm totally on board, and I feel like, if anything, this helps with the idea of Mario Maker also coming to NX, as one of its launch-esque games. So you've got Mario Maker on all three consoles. They didn't really say they're adding much new stuff. I think they may even there may be some stuff exclusive to Wii U, but they said they're putting a focus on in-game challenges and challenge coins and stuff like that. So that's interesting. Being able to take courses with you wherever you go. There's this great thing where you can start a course and then somebody else can finish it, or to share courses, you can upload a course to Streetpass, and then when you Streetpass with someone, they get that course. That's a really cool idea that I really hope the game takes advantage of. They showed off Mario Party Star Rush. I really don't like the portable Mario Party games, with the exception of the DS. What was the other? What was it? Island Tour? Literally did nothing for me. It was just kind of a blah of a game. They showed off the amiibo and all the... Ooh. Again, Waluigi. I already have these four, but these three right here, ooh, I'm excited for. I find it interesting. They showed off Gold Mario. Of all the one, I'm surprised. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Okay, so right here they showed off this thing called they say it's compatible with download play, but they also say there's this party guest mode where people can download it and you could play 4 players with only 1 cartridge. This is great. This is something Nintendo, because download play is a great idea. One person owns the game and can play it with his friends, and only that one person has to own the game. This is a great idea, and Nintendo always screws it up, specifically in the Mario Kart games. There's always a great way to use them, and they always mess it up. But this time it feels like they're going the extra mile and actually taking advantage of it. This is something that, because DS also did it well, from what I remember, where one person can have it and 4 others can play it. So I'm glad they're finally doing it right. They talked about a new Animal Crossing update, which I really need to go back and start playing Animal Crossing again. I have not touched that game in years, or at least a year. So probably actually 2 years, honestly. So my village is a complete wreck. So I really need to get it ready. Again, just putting a smile on your face. These little RVs are just adorable. But they're going to have an amiibo update. They said they're going to do a special Animal Crossing Direct just to talk about all the new features, which, while it's no new Animal Crossing NX game, it's a start, I guess. It's better than freaking Amiibo Festival. Again, we get more of this Bill story about him and Reggie's 3DS and stealing donuts, which, wasn't that like 2 years ago? Wasn't there a whole joke about Reggie's, Reggie's donuts with the whole yokai? Now we get a new Streetpass update, and normally I don't care about this stuff, right? But they're doing 2 good things. One, so you've got the new games, right? All that junk. So, okay, let's see. Here it is, I think. Okay, yeah, okay. So normally it's just 10 players. Anybody who, if you've been to a con, I've had problems with this before, because it's just that limited 10 players. So you have to check it every once in a while. But no, now, not just 10. 100. That's great. I think this is only for premium though. Which, okay, that's kind of whatever, right? It's kind of, because I don't do premium, but I know some people do. We've got these new modes, which, okay, the slot car one's kind of interesting, right? It's slot cars. Ooh, but then this is the one that I find funny. It's a stupid stock market game. It's a stupid stock, and this update's, I think, coming out today, and you can go and get this stuff. Like, you can get one of these games for free. Slot Car Rivals or Market Crashers. Yeah. You can get one of these for free. I'm probably going to pick up the Market Crashers. I'm going to be honest. There's just something about that just... It's so gosh darn stupid. Next, they showed off this tank game. I have almost no opinion on this. It does nothing. It really does nothing for me. It's just some little tank game. I know it's focused around like local multiplayer and whatnot. It's nothing special really, or at least it doesn't feel like it. It's probably just some eShop-esque game. Okay, I gotta talk about this. I love the original Picross 3D. Yeah, it's a DS game. I picked it up at a GameStop for 99 cents. I loved it. So boom, you've already won me over right here with this new one. It was really easy to win me over here. I'm so hyped for this, and the fact that it's coming out today puts it even more in my graces. If you haven't played one of these games, they're going to do a demo for this one. I highly recommend it. I had a lot of fun with the original. Yeah, again, this is just, oh, it's so great. It really is.
At Nintendo, we're committed to working with awesome independent
Indie games. Okay, this is the other part of the thing that instantly won me over. This right here. As a lot of people, as some of you guys who watched some of my E3 coverage may know, Axiom Verge is a game that I'm super excited for, but it was only PS4 exclusive for a while, and then I think it did eventually come to Steam, but But when I heard they announced it on Wii U, I was like, yes, and it's coming out today. Because this was something I wanted. This was the main thing I wanted from this Direct, was an Axiom Verge release date. I at least wanted it from either this or from the Nindies night over at PAX. Which I'm super excited for PAX. Go off topic here for a second. Because I think at PAX, they're finally going to give us some information about the Spectre Knight DLC. I hope they are. So that's this weekend. Which, okay, I can't wait. They revealed that Skyward, right, where is it? Okay, so they started off here with Skyward showing off the Zelda games because it is the 30th anniversary. No mention of Metroid, by the way. Nintendo. But this was a 3DS Direct, but they break it a few times. Axiom Verge is on Wii U. Which I never talked about this Classic Edition thing. At first I was like, oh, that's kind of stupid. I was like, oh, that has no appeal to me. And then I looked at the games list and was like, hey, I like that games list. I'm probably going to end up picking it up, honestly. At first it had no appeal, but now I am pretty interested in it. And then they showed off these. Okay, again, just putting a smile on your face. Nothing amazing, but I just love this. You got the 8-bit Link, you got Ocarina of Time, and then you got these Wind Wakers, which come in a 2-pack. Again, they're really just Link and Zelda amiibos, and while I don't need, like, Toon Link or even this one, I'm probably going to pick up all 4, honestly, knowing myself. We get all these amiibo, but yet they still haven't given us the Final 3 Smash. I just want the Final 3 Smash. Come on, Nintendo. You're tearing me apart, Nintendo. And then let's see, the Zelda Symphony. That'd be something really cool. And then Skyward Sword is coming again. This is another thing where they break it. Skyward Sword is coming to the Wii U eShop, which I may pick up because I have been re-wanting to play Skyward Sword. Because Skyward Sword is one of like 3 games in my entire life that I broke, or well, kind of broke, kind of indirectly broke. They got scratched really bad. So I have not played Skyward Sword in years, and I really like Skyward Sword. Because before Skyward Sword, I hated Zelda. I may tell that story one day, but not today. Just know I did. They showed off some of this stuff. There's Nintendo Selects. I didn't know Nintendogs was on this, but I knew about all these others. And then they showed off this Galaxy 3DS, which I think it launched a little while ago. I literally only saw it for the first time like yesterday on GameStop's website. Because I was looking for, what was it? Professor Layton games. Long story. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see, did I already skip it? At some point they showed the face, right here. That's such a cool faceplate. Because it's all the Mario Maker skins. I think that's so cool. Again, the story about Bill and the 3DS, it's just there for a little side comic relief. Now, I actually never played Hyrule Warriors. I always wanted to. I never did. But I think this is kind of cool, right? I like the whole... I actually like Spirit Tracks. I never played Phantom Hourglass, but I liked Spirit Tracks. I know everybody was like so anti-train, but no, I thought it was cool. But that's not what interests me. This is what I think is cool. Zelda. Ooh, I keep doing that. Zelda in her whole Phantom armor. This is really cool because one of my favorite incarnations of Zelda is the Spirit Tracks one. The one in the Phantom armor. It's not my favorite, mind you. That still goes to Skyward Sword. But this is still one of my favorites. This is just really cool. I really should play Hyrule Warriors. I just haven't. What else was pretty cool? Oh my gosh, Bombchu. I think those are meant to be Bombchu anyways. I know, or at least I think there are Bombchu somewheres in there. I don't know. That's adorable. Either way. I'm excited. Even though I don't even have the games. Speaking of games I need to play.
One case you'll definitely want to take.
Phoenix Wright. I have never played a Phoenix Wright game before. I've heard great things about them, never played them. So I really should go back and play them. It's so I'm worried about, because I don't have the time anymore. Like, I really don't. I've been so busy with other things. So they showed off some Dragon Quest stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure I've told my Dragon Quest tale before, but if you don't know, I've actually only ever played I've only ever played Dragon Quest 9 on the DS. I saw it, Reggie showed it off during 1E3, and I was like, hey, that looks pretty cool. I picked it up, and I really enjoyed it. But I was never able to, there was never enough interest for me to get into another Dragon Quest game. So they showed off some of 7 here. This does remind me a lot of 9, which puts it in my good graces. But I still don't think I'll pick it up. Now, this was something I started to notice around this time. A lot of these games that they're showing off are coming out in September. Like, a big chunk of them are. So that's interesting. They showed off Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch was a game I didn't play. I didn't know a single person who actually played it. But I heard good things about it, so if you like it, good for you. I heard it's big in Japan. I really have no opinions either way, really. There's a Disney game. I don't care. I bet you some people, this is a second one, so I know some people like it, but I have no interest in it whatsoever. Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. Of course, Sonic Boom is infamous for being a terrible game, arguably worse than 06. And I heard Rise of Lyric, the 3DS one, was better, but it wasn't amazing or anything. And this game just, again, it looks just like that. Nothing amazing or anything. I heard the show's pretty good, though. Which, yeah, okay, I had seen some of the show, but it really didn't interest me. So yeah, Sonic Boom is just kind of, Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem. Shin Megami Tensei Apocalypse. Again, I have no, I really, when it comes to RPGs, I'm very finicky. This had me thinking, I didn't even pick up, what was it called? I didn't even pick up Shin Megami Tensei Crossfire Emblem. I just said it. I never even picked up that game, even though I did want to, so I'm just so, I don't know, I have no interest in this. I've heard good things about the Persona series, though, and I know it's the same people, and so it's probably good. If you like it, good for you. Bill shows up as Castaway, because that's his whole tale. He disappeared for like years in Castaway, even though it's only been like 30 minutes, if that. And yeah, he's got the beard, and he's introducing games that are coming out either this winter or early next year, which NX. Now, they started off with this, their Yoshi's Woolly World. It's Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World on 3DS. And when I first saw this, I saw this little Poochie, and I was like, please tell me they're making a Yarn Poochie amiibo.
And as you saw earlier, we're developing
Now, because they're making all these little motion shorts, and that's really cool. But yeah, they did announce they are making a Poochie amiibo, which, oh my gosh, yes. Because some of one of my favorite amiibos. Because if you guys haven't seen my collection, I have like almost all of them. One of my favorites is the pink Yarn Yoshi. It just, oh, I love it. So yeah, this is totally in my good graces, even if I don't care for Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World, because I already have the original on Wii U, so I don't need the new one in my. At least that's my thought process. Ever Oasis. If I were to pick it up and play it, I'd probably like it. But right now, this holds no interest for me whatsoever. It really doesn't. If you're interested in it though, good for you. Good for you. I hope you enjoy it. It just hasn't done anything for me. The one thing I will admit though is I do like the character designs. Let's see here. When do they show it? Here in a second. I do think these designs are pretty interesting, especially this. Oh, she's a water spirit. It's kind of like a mermaid from the. I think that design's really cool, but other than that, again, it's really just not doing anything for me. Which, that's probably more on my part, if anything. Okay. But yeah, that's Ever Oasis. So this is a Mario sports mix game. It's got tennis, golf, equestrian, baseball, and soccer or football. This is something that I feel like instead of making that stupid Mario Tennis game nobody cared about, they should have put a lot more focus into this, and because this looks more interesting, even if it's not by much, if you know what I mean. I mean, like, it's a soccer game. I mean, like, so you've got all these different games, right? It's really nothing. We'll get to that here. It's got online multiplayer, which, okay, if it works, that'll, because I know 3DS kind of, like, for every, like, Triforce Heroes, there's kind of a Smash Bros, which is just kind of... Triforce Heroes online worked really well, while Smash Bros was finicky. Even freaking Federation Force had good Wi-Fi. I still need to finish that review. But yeah, overall, I think it's okay. The sports are good. It's got Equestrian, which I think has only been in the Olympic Games. Speaking of Olympian, have you guys tried Pocket Card Jockey? It's a 3DS game. Go try it. There's a free demo. It's a pretty lengthy demo. It's really good. Trust me. It's got some real merit to it. And then lastly, they showed off this. Now, when I first saw this, when there's like this ship flying down, I'm like, is this Chibi Robo? No, I know they're not going to make another Chibi Robo game. Ziplash didn't do well. Pikmin. Oh my gosh, I'm so split on this. A new Pikmin game is great. A 3DS Pikmin game, not as much. It's a 2D sort of puzzle platformer-esque thing. I think people are going to be split on this. Some people are going to like it. Some people are going to hate it. I can't wait for Josh Thomas's opinion. Because Miyamoto has been building up his Pikmin 4, and we have to ask, is this it? Is this our Pikmin 4, or is there something else? Is there still something we're missing here? I don't know. I really hope there is a Pikmin game coming to NX. They're probably... I don't know, though. This kind of changed everything. Because with it being on 3DS and all, and being a 2D puzzle platformer, I mean, like, it looks fine, and I'm always excited. Pikmin 3 was amazing. I loved it. It doesn't even have a title. All we know is 2017. It's just, I'm so split on it being on 3DS. I really am. And that was it. That was Again, it was good. Nothing amazing, mind you. It was just good. And then, okay, this is pretty charming right here. Because Bill has Reggie's 3DS, and it just... I could have used the Mother 3 reference, though. And yeah, that's where it ends. Overall, again, I like it. I had a lot of fun with it. It's nothing amazing. I was really hoping they were going to say, oh, the NX discussion, or the NX reveal is going to be later this month, or just something. Just give us something about it. But yeah, that was the Direct. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know my upload schedule's been a little finicky this past week, and it's going to be finicky. I plan on doing a channel update in the coming week. I also plan on doing a rant tomorrow. It's been a while since I've done one, but there's a few things that have been pissing me off recently, so we'll get to that. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and until next time, peace.